Welcome to the video book summary of The Millionaire Booklet, How to Get Super Rich by Grant Cardone. This book was published in 2016 and weighing in at a tiny 44 pages. The Millionaire Booklet was created for you to keep close to you until you become a millionaire. The 8 steps Grant lays out is very simple to understand language that will allow you to get started today in creating the money you deserve. Let's face it, your parents didn't teach you how to get rich, and the schools and colleges didn't even talk about it. At a time when more and more people are slipping out of the middle class into poverty, more people are becoming rich. If you like what you hear in this book summary, I strongly suggest you buy the book using the link in the description. So without further ado, I bring you the book summary of The Millionaire Booklet. Introduction. Regardless of your economic condition, it is 100% possible for you to become a millionaire if you do the work. Grant made a commitment to become rich at 16, but was still broke at 25. Grant had $1 million aside by the age of 30. Today he has a net worth over $100 million. Getting rich is not fancy. Most people believe becoming a millionaire is a fancy. 80% of all self-made millionaires work for someone else. Most of the people in America are broke. Miss. Saving money is a solution. Never take up debt of any kind. The more money you have, the more power you have. Money equals choices. Your goal should be amassing so much money that no single loss or setback could ever leave you without abundance. Where you get your advice. Most people get financial advice from people who are either struggling with money or gave up on having an abundance of it. Study and model the top 1% of financially successful people who appear to always have an abundance of money. Getting rich is a taboo topic in our society. Rich people are judged for their success. We live on an economical planet with money, demands, and limitations to take care of us and our family. Being rich is essential. Getting rich is a lot more simple than people think. Being rich will not make you happy. Anyone who talks about happiness and money usually have none. Getting rich is 2/3 mental and 1/3 mechanical. Getting rich is about offensive, not defensive. You can't be too old or too young to become rich, but you have to become offensive. You need to have a strategy. Just last year, 500,000 families became millionaires in America. This booklet will make you a millionaire or a multi-millionaire. The wealth creation formula. Number 1, millionaire decision. Millionaire math. Increase income. Who's got my money? Stay broke. Save to invest. Multiple income flows. Repeat, reinforce, and hyperfocus. Step 1, the millionaire decision. You must put your stake in the ground and make a decision that you'll become rich. 80% of all millionaires are self-made. Getting rich is not just about you. Most of us are convinced by the middle-class mentality to settle and to compromise selfishly just enough rather than abundance. This is selfish because when you are just barely have enough, you can't take care of others. It also invalidates you because you're not going after your full potential. Just making more money than someone else doesn't mean you're better off. The idea of not having enough money or just enough is insane and ridiculous. Make the decision right now, I'm going to become very, very, very rich. Being a millionaire is today's new middle class. If you ever lose faith or doubt yourself, just open the book again and believe in Grant instead of yourself. Step 2, millionaire math. Most people will produce or be in contact with $1 million. If you make $500,000 a year for 20 years, it means you're a millionaire. For any goal to be achieved, you must believe it's possible. The best way to do this is to play a trick on yourself and do the $1 million math. How many ways can you get $1 million? $500,000 a year times 20 years equals $1 million. $100,000 a year times 10 years equals $1 million. $250,000 a year times 4 years equals $1 million. $114 an hour times 1 year equals $1 million. $500 product times 2,000 people equals $1 million. If only 300 people paid you $278 per month, you'd be a millionaire. How would you collect 1 million sticky notes? Are there 1 million sticky notes on Earth? Who has them? How do I get them? The best ideas are always simple. Getting to $1 million is simple. Step 3, Increase income. First, you want to increase it in increments. Then you want to increase it in leaps. Continue to focus on simplicity and math. Increments and leaps allow you to develop a belief in your next goal. You can increase your income in countless possible ways. It's never beneath you to do the small things to increase your income. What's beneath you is living month to month and not being able to provide for you or your family. Grant kept on growing in increments from making $100,000 a year to $100,000 a month to $100,000 in a day to $100,000 in an hour. You probably have to grow in increments to get your surges. No one gets rich without increasing income first, regardless of the method. You are a business. The value of your business is based on how much income you can create. Step 4. Who has my money? People get into business but never ask this simple question. You don't need to make money. You need to invest all your time connecting with those who have money and seeing what you can provide to them in exchange for money they already have. Spend as close to 100% of your time as possible with those who have your money. Be nice to everyone, but pay attention to the people who have your money. Don't waste time with those who can't or won't give you money. If you spend your time with people who can't, won't, or aren't interested in paying for you, you'll eventually become someone who can't pay. Focusing on who's got my money is one of the most powerful concepts of money and time creation. If you figure out a way to help 1 trillion, you'll have a lot more than 1 billion. Knock on that door or make that phone call to get to who's got your money. Even if you feel introverted, remember it's selfish to be poor. Make your goals so big that you let go of your lies. You don't have to like it or enjoy the process. The most important thing in business is sales, and the most important question in business is, who's got my money? Step 5, stay broke. Never let money sit around. As soon as you create any surplus of money, you want to put it aside at a sacred, closed investment account. You can either stay broke or force yourself to work by spending, or you can do it by saving to invest. Imagine waking up one day having so much money that you can't spend or destroy it. An idea plus hard work times time plus discipline equals success. From 25 to 51, Grant worked hard without vacations or spending. Pay the price today so you can pay the price tomorrow. Step 6, save only to invest. Never save just to save or to fund a disaster. Save only to invest. You can start investing only once your main source of income is dependable and growing. It took Grant 8 years to take $750,000, invest them into 2 family complexes. He later sold them from a profit of $5 million plus $100,000 a year. The wealthy make big investments, not small investments. To properly invest, you must have surpluses of cash and full confidence in the investment and in your current income flows. You want your investment to be a sure thing. If it will make money under any worst case circumstance, then you can invest and go all in. This investment should create a new flow of income or reinforce a current flow of income. Step 7, multiple flows of income. This is the holy grail of financial wealth and freedom. Mistake 1, walking away from your current source of income instead of finding a way to add one. Mistake 2, going for a second flow that is vastly different from that of the first and then neglecting them both. Always create income flows parallel and supportive of your existing income flows. When you add a second flow, make a commitment to never neglect your first flow. Never walk away from any income flow no matter how small it is. This should be the exception, not the rule. Nothing creates more confidence than having multiple strong flows of income. Keep it simple. Simple works. Step 8, repeat, reinforce, and hyper-focus. You can and should become a billionaire or even a multi-millionaire if you think big from the start. Apply the 10x rule. The first thing you'll have to give up is losing fun things like travel and vacations. When people start asking you why you're working so much and don't have time for them, it means you're well on your way. If you want to work at least 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, and focus the rest of your time in self-improvement. People will criticize you for changing because you become a threat to the people who are around you and their status quo. If you are truly committed to becoming a multi-millionaire, you need to be prepared for your old friends falling off and losing interest. You must be prepared to add super successful people to your environment. These are the people who should surround yourself with. People committed to success want other people to be successful. People committed to middle class want other people to stay the same. That is it. Thanks for watching episode 75, The Millionaire Booklet by Grant Cardone. Follow us on social, search us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at Best Book Bits. If you haven't already followed Grant Cardone, please do. Check him out on YouTube. He's got some great stuff. This is a book summary by Robbie Frank from the website warriorforum.com. Watch previous video book summaries on our channel and support us by subscribing and sharing on social. If you liked the video and want to buy the book, click the link in the video description to purchase from Amazon. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned a thing or two. Have a great day.